Alright guys, we've got a big Nintendo Switch and RPG news video for you guys talking about the next major 3D Mario game, a surprising RPG collaboration, another big AAA impossible port for the Nintendo Switch, and a game that everybody wants an update on with Silksong. But before we get into it, what's good everyone? OJ here, welcome back to another video. Please make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you are someone new, and click that notification bell to get the best Nintendo Switch and RPG news. So let's go ahead and jump right into it, and we're starting off with a rumor from a somewhat prominent leaker who's gotten a lot of things wrong, but has gotten some things right with Zippo, and he's talking about the next major 3D Mario game. And I'm covering this because it's probably likely that this is going to happen, and it's been reported before. I haven't talked about it too much in videos, but yes, big new 3D Mario game launching with the next Nintendo Switch system in 2024. But he also talked about a number of other things with Princess Peach Showtime, Donkey Kong, and more. So let's start off with Princess Peach Showtime and what he has to say. Already revealed the results of Nintendo EPD Tokyo and the 3D Mario head Yoshiaki Koizumi pushing for a Princess Peach solo outing. Peach's castle design is the same one used for Odyssey as seen in the promotional material. Next up is the new 2D Donkey Kong game. Now this is different from Mario vs. Donkey Kong Remake, which was announced earlier this year, has been moved to Nintendo's next console, presumably the rumored Switch successor. So there was a rumor before that there will be a new 2D or maybe 3D Donkey Kong game on the Nintendo Switch, but apparently that might have been moved based off of what Zippo has to say here. Next up is Mario vs. Donkey Kong. EPD Tokyo is assisting Nintendo Software Technology in America on art, direction, and other technical aspects. Game runs on a highly upgraded version of the 3D Mario engine, also being used for Princess Peach Showtime, as well as a new 3D Mario title. Now let's talk about that big new 3D Mario title. This is the first open world 3D Mario game following along the likes of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Now it is not a sequel to Odyssey, has an entirely different direction, looks quote absolutely jaw-dropping, quote entirely different direction, quote absolutely jaw-dropping, is quote the game for the Nintendo Switch in 2024 and will be a launch title for the Switch successor. So once again, this is all rumors, so take it as just that with a grain of salt. But I will say this, there has been a multitude of sources that have came out and have stated that yes, Mario Surprise would be a big launch title. Nintendo launches with Mario games quite a lot. They've done it before in the past with the NES and the Super NES and the Nintendo 64 and various other systems. They've had that big Mario game at launch or near launch to help sell the system. And yeah, if they're gonna go open world completely, that would make sense. Why? Based off of Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. That was their first real open-ended Mario game on a much smaller scale, but it was still open-ended. You get right into it, you jump right into different stars that you can collect, and you can hop out whenever you want. It's not structured to where you have to hop into a painting or blast off to a galaxy or go into a certain level or drive off somewhere. It's just bam, right there the level plays. It's all seamless and it all happens right there real time, which creates a surprisingly incredible experience when it comes to a 3D Mario game that I never thought would be something that would be great, but it actually works really well in Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. So yeah, I would expect them to move over to a 3D big open world Mario game. Now Super Mario Odyssey is not open world because there's so many different interconnected areas and how you have to wait and load and all that, but there was so many big open-ended areas in Super Mario Odyssey, you can tell that was going to be the direction going forward. Now the interesting thing here would be the themes and exactly how they're going to do stuff. How is it going to look? What's the theme going to be? Where is it going to be located? How is it going to be done? Are they going to have partners? Is there going to be power-ups that change the way that you look completely? Is it going to be more like Mario and you can just get different abilities that are within the level, or do you get to keep them like the 2D Mario games? There's so many variations of how Mario works. I'm super excited to see how it is, because Super Mario Odyssey was incredible, Galaxy was incredible, most big 3D Mario games are incredible, and help set the tone for what Nintendo wants to do with the hardware and in the future. So I'm excited to see this next big Mario game. I do think it's happening. I'm taking everything here with a grain of salt, but there has been other rumors that have pointed towards Nintendo having that big new 3D Mario game as a successor, and it would only make sense. We didn't get a sequel to Odyssey. There was no need to do it. They had their Odyssey game on there. They had a bunch of other Mario games on there, 3D Mario games from the past and everything, and people that want to play 3D Mario were well taken care of. So I think it's going to be really cool to see exactly this new direction, if it turns out to be right here, and how jaw-dropping it actually looks, because Odyssey still looks, to this day, one of the best games on the Nintendo Switch and one of the best 3D platformers I've ever laid my eyes on. It really is a great looking game, even on the Nintendo Switch hardware, which is dated at this point. So what do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comment section. But let's go ahead and move into a surprising collaboration between Xenoblade Chronicles 3 and Tetris. So yes, the Tetris 99 35th Maximus Cup Ionios Edition event will officially run from 12 a.m. PT on September 29th to 11:59 p.m. PT on October 2nd. So all you got to do, get in on Nintendo Switch Online. You can go download the game with no additional charge after you get it, or if you already have it, you're good, you're set to go. Boot it up between then and participate in there. Now, there's going to be music, there's going to be a background, just like they do with all of these here. You have ratings, and there's like a points accumulation. You can kind of vie for the leaderboards. It's pretty cool. Now, here's the thing. I haven't played Tetris 99 since the game launched all those number of years ago, and I will be booting up Tetris 99 just so I can listen to the dope music, just so I can see the backgrounds, and just so I can support my favorite studio at Nintendo, Monolith Soft and Takahashi. I think that this is a dope collaboration, and maybe we'll get a few more people to get some eyes on Xenoblade and everything, and go out there and maybe try out the game, because the music's just incredible. It's worth playing the game just for the music alone. So Xenoblade Chronicles 3, really surprising but awesome collaboration going down with Tetris 99 at the end of September. Now let's go ahead and jump into something that seems a bit unreasonable, and that is Red Dead Redemption 2 for the Nintendo Switch. Now this game has surprisingly been rated for the Nintendo Switch in Brazil. So Rockstar Games appears to be going in more when it comes to Nintendo Switch. We did get LA Noire, we did get the GTA trilogy, we did get Red Dead Redemption 1, so that's more support than they've showed with their franchise than any other Nintendo platform combined in modern era, at least. So Red Dead Redemption 1 runs really good on the Nintendo Switch. It's fine. It runs a lot better than what we saw with the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3, and it's comparable to what they put out on the PlayStation 4, so not bad at all. But do you think that the Switch can handle Red Dead Redemption 2? Most people don't think that, and there's definitely some type of catch with this, because Red Dead Redemption 2 is one of the most graphic intensive, biggest games on the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. They would absolutely need to have all hands on deck, virtuals, panic button, everybody that even knows an ounce of what they're doing with the Nintendo Switch in order to get this game ported over without being a slideshow or completely terrible graphics. So I'm very interested to see if this listing actually turns out. Now, I've heard that people say, oh, it could be a cloud version, but anytime there's a cloud version of a game, I don't think it goes to the rating boards like this, not from what I remember. So I'm not sure what's happening here. I don't know what's going to happen or how it's going to happen. I'm not sure if this is even going to be a thing on Nintendo Switch. Maybe it's a smoke screen for the next Nintendo Switch system. It could be that, and then just roll over the rating for the next one. But who knows? I mean, it could be cloud, but I don't know. I'm not really sure what it's going to be, just because we haven't had ratings like this leak ahead of time for cloud games on the Nintendo Switch, and there aren't many cloud games just in general. There's just not a lot of them. We have the Kingdom Hearts, we have, I think, Control, Resident Evil, there's a few other ones, but there's not really a lot. So I'm not sure what Rockstar benefits from bringing a cloud version of Red Dead Redemption 2 to the Nintendo Switch. I mean, maybe some people buy it, but probably not. Most people got ghetto internet and can't even play cloud games feasibly. So to me, this doesn't seem like a Nintendo Switch type of thing. It could be a mistake listing, or it could be a smokescreen. Once again, Nintendo Switch 2, roll that rating over. Not sure how these things work, but maybe that could be part of it as Nintendo gears up for that Switch 2. So let me know what you guys think about that in the comment section. And for the final topic here, we're going to talk about Silksong. There's been some new information on this game because, you know, we're going to scrap for every little bit that we can get on this MIA game. So we've got new assets uploaded to Steam DB. So Hollow Knight Silksong, one of the most anticipated games, not even just indie games, just one of the most anticipated games in the modern era here, which we last saw coming to Xbox Game Pass at the Xbox and Bethesda Game Showcase 2022, which was 3 years or so after Nintendo showed it at their E3 presentation. We haven't heard much about it. This game has been MIA for pretty much the whole generation. Now, fast forward all the way to Steam DB, the Steam database, and it seems like new Hollow Knight Silksong assets have been uploaded to this. Now, this is the first time since January 2023 that this is happening, so it seems like something might be moving on this pretty soon here. Now, my guess with Hollow Knight Silksong is that it has become so big and so ambitious, and the fact that the next Switch is right around the corner, I don't know if they're thinking, okay, let's just wait and launch it on a million different systems. Let's wait till there's more of an install base on the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series, because this is more of a game that's going to appeal to people on that. I'm not sure if they're still trying to work out deals between themselves and PlayStation to get on PS Plus, or maybe even as a free trial on Nintendo Switch after people buy the heck out of this game, because we all know they're going to buy the heck out of this game on the Nintendo Switch platform. It's just crazy to think that this game, an indie game like this, has disappeared like this, because usually you see this with the major games sometimes, and we'll get updates officially here and there. We've seen it with Metroid Prime, but you usually don't see it for something like Hollow Knight Silksong. It just doesn't make sense. So that's why I think there's some other business related along with development things that are stopping this from happening. They're waiting for something to happen, for something to fall in place, for maybe new systems, for more of an install base. There's got to be not only development, but business situations going on with this game, because this makes no sense for it to be MIA for like 5 years plus, or 4 whatever years since they first revealed the game a number of years ago. Hollow Knight is one of the best indie games of all time, and people are highly anticipating this, so we're just gonna have to wait and see how it all plays out. But what are your thoughts on all the different topics here, guys, with the best Nintendo Switch and RPG news? Let me know in the comment section below what you think. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Please make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you're someone new, click that notification bell, and check out our other Nintendo Switch and RPG news right here on screen. Thank you for watching. We'll catch you for the next one. Peace.